everybody, this is Zombie Slayer here. We're in Twine Peaks. We're gonna do Storm Shield Defense. We're gonna prepare for Storm Shield Defense 9. And yes, again, my recording of Defense 8 didn't record properly. That's my bad, but honestly, again, you didn't miss anything. It was the exact same thing as the video of Defense 7. It was attack from the first wave was the Storm Shield coming from the east, and then it was Storm Shield or Amplifier B from the north, and then it was Amplifier D again from the north, and then Amplifier C from the south, and Amplifier E from the south, and it went really well. I'm kind of pretty frustrated that it didn't record because it went really well. I wish it would have. It was good to see, but today we're going to be focusing on Amplifier G. That's the one that's going to get attacked. That's the new one that's going to get attacked in Storm Shield Defense 6, or sorry, 9. I'm also going to be setting up for Amplifier H. That one won't get attacked on Defense 9. Keeping in mind, I know that because of the order of which I set up my amplifiers, some of you might be setting up your amplifiers in different orders, and so that may not be applicable. May not be the same that goes for you guys. But anyways, the order in which I've set up my amplifiers, G is going to get attacked, and I'm also going to set up for H, even though it won't get attacked. And the reason why is because when I did Storm Shield Defense 10, when I came back to do a video to kind of do a video about how I set up my traps for Defense 10, the Storm Shield was all closed in, and I couldn't get out nearly far enough to show what traps I've set up, and so I want to do it now just in case that happens after Defense 9. I don't think it will, but just to be safe than sorry, I'm going to in this video show the setup for that as well. I'm using Link's Consatter just to help me jump around and just, set up my traps. One second here. Okay. So the spawn's gonna be, the spawn point's gonna be all around through here. Okay, and they're all gonna come up this way, up the hill. This way. There was, as you saw, lava bomb, so I can't set anything up there. I did set up some high ceiling pieces there, which I'm going to put some trap tires there. So let me just take a look. What did I want to do? Okay. Right there. Yep. So, yeah, hit him with dynamos. Absolutely. Let me see here.
Negative.
I like using the wall darts for the back piece here, because I feel like the wall dynamos don't do enough or don't hit them enough from behind, so I just put wall darts because I think they're a little more effective in that position. What do I want to do here. Down. And, oh. I need to make more. I am loving this new, crafting option here. Make a bunch at one time. I love that. Saves me a lot of time. Okay. Alright. Let's put some more gas traps. Okay. And then they're gonna come up here, and there's gonna be elevated timeout room up here. Alright, so they're gonna come up here, they're gonna be getting hit by damage. My last account, from what I remembered, I didn't have any issues with them trying to get up through this way. They just kind of followed the path that they were supposed to, from what I remember. So they're gonna get knocked up there. Oh. Which sets them back, and I'm also gonna hit them a little bit more with that. I'm not going to set up a wall here separating. I'm going to leave them to be able to move back and forth, because I think if I do set up a wall here, they're going to bash it down anyways. I'm not going to do that.
Time to build.
Okay, and here it's going to be a timeout room. Oh, my bad. Should have looked up. That's not what I want to do. I want to do a double decker. That's right. Sorry, guys. Should have looked up before I placed that. Okay. I want to put a... So this is going to be a double decker right here. Okay. So if you guys haven't seen this before, how I set this up before is basically the floor launch is going to knock him in the timeout room, and then there's a wall launch, floor launch is going to knock him up there. Just like that. So, and then down here, will that work? I'm going to put him in there anyways. And then drop down here. Again, wall launcher, floor launcher 45 to send them back up. It's all about damaging them and then setting them back, setting them back, setting them back. Get them back into the trap tunnels, getting more damage. That's what it's all about. Okay. So this is a 2x2 timeout or 2x2 trap tunnel. Again, that's gonna be it's gonna knock him back. Whoa, I don't want that there. There we go. Now the other place that they're gonna spawn is there's gonna be some tentacles here, and there's a, I don't know if you've seen this before, but there's a tunnel down here that they can actually get through. See, it heads down that way. But all you have to do really is just put up some walls here. You don't have to worry about, and then I've never, in my last count, never had issues with them coming down. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put those there, hit them. What do I want to do? Do I want to knock them back or do I want to damage? I know I want to put that there. I know I want to put that there.
Little building.
Put some damage to them there. I know I want to do gas traps all over the place. It's all about the gas traps. My first account, I had issues with them beating through this wall, and but this time I have this open 2x2 trap. I'm hoping they're just going to behave themselves, but in case they don't, yeah. In case they don't, I'm just going to put that there, knock them back. I don't know. I think that'll be better. There we go. That's still going to hit them, but I'm going to put it there anyways. Okay, so some of them are going to come through that way. 2x2 trap tunnel down into pretty much a kind of another 2x2 trap tunnel, pretty much. Right on. Now they're going to drop down here as well. And oh yeah, that's right. The reason why I left no ceiling here, like this, is because just in case they decide to beat through this wall.
Sorry.
Which apparently I'm deciding to do.
Nope.
Anyways,
Maybe not.
because in my last account, that was an issue. They started beating through walls, like probably like a wall like this. So if they do try to do that this time, they'll just fall into this timeout room. And
Negative.
I'm actually going to put these up here.
Can't.
Oh, well, let me do it. Just in case they do, and if they, I won't do that.
Sorry.
Then they'll just break through that one, and then I'm gonna put up that trap tunnel or all right.
A wall here, a floor there.
There we go. And then, again, floor launcher to knock them up there. I already know I'm going to have to make more of these, I can tell. Oh, running out of... Okay. Nuts and bolts. Now, before I forget... the trap tunnels or tire traps. They don't do. I don't know. I wouldn't say the greatest amount of damage. I wouldn't say they're really great for that. But what they are great for is when you got a ceiling piece that's that high, they'll still get triggered off by the husk. So they'll still hit them, and every little bit helps. Like really. Like every little bit that you can put down is gonna do some kind of like whatever you can to put some damage down. Okay.
Nope.
Come on.
Negative.
Okay, and again, I want. Once they come down here, they're gonna get knocked back up. That's what it's all about. Okay. So this is gonna be a modified kind of dual 2x2. There we go. Whoa. What was this for? Oh, right. That's right. Whoops. Okay. Did it again. Should have looked again.
Time to build.
Okay, no. Ah. But. Oh, okay.
Maybe not. Sorry.
Come on. But, you know what, though? I think I still want a... Yeah. I still want to launch them back up there, and then they can get hit by those dynamos again. And it slows them down, so...
Can't. Build it up.
And then more gas traps. Oh, can't do it there. That's gonna knock them right back up here. And again, I think the reason why I left no ceiling up there is because if they bash through there, so I'm gonna, yeah, because I think there's another timeout room right there on the other side. Yeah, you can even see the wall dynamo right on the other side, kind of flashing there. So in case they do decide to bash through this wall to get down in here, they're gonna land into this. So, and I'm gonna put some more.
Negative.
And there we go, that'll fall down on them. That'll trigger them off when they get bounced up here. Okay. Let's go back up. There was a little bit of an area that I forgot, or I didn't do yet. That's what I love about being a ninja. You get around a lot easier. Okay, gas trap, gas trap. Okay, they come down here. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't forget anything. Yeah, this is it. So basically that is actually just it. Come down here, and then they drop down, and that's that. And I purposely left my trap tunnels just done there. I could have put, sure, I could have put like more trap tunnels falling down here and built off a little more. But what I want to have happen is I want the smashers are going to get through. They're the ones who are going to get through. They're going to come through this trap tunnel. They're going to make it down here. The rest of the husks, they're going to get stopped. They're going to get killed way back there before they reach this point. And then what'll happen is I'll be here with the smashers, and basically what'll happen is in my first account I had traps all the way down here, and what happened was like it became a mess. They ended up bashing out those trap tunnels anyways. It was a real mess. They started like charging them, and I just remember thinking, you know what, next time I'm just gonna let them drop down. I'm gonna stop my trap tunnels at that height, let them all fall down here, have them all down here, and then they're stuck down here because there's no possible way for them to get back up. Unless maybe they decide to go up that way. Then that's a good point. But anyways, I can still put up slants to keep them busy, and put up walls and whatever to keep them busy while they smash, while the trap tunnels kill the rest of the husks. And really that's the name of the game. When you're at this level, you're not trying to kill the smashers, you're trying to separate them for the rest of the crew, and then just and then have the trap tunnels kill the rest of the smaller husks. That's really what the game plan is. What I actually tried doing in my last account is I tried making kind of like a man-made island out on the lava, and I tried luring the smashers out there by putting up walls and having them charge out there, and then I wanted to, you know, basically have them stuck out on the island there. But what happened was, like, for some reason they wouldn't charge. It's like they knew what was happening and they didn't charge, and also the pieces that I built out there would disappear. I don't know if that was some kind of glitch or something that Epic didn't foresee, but it didn't work out. And you can actually see it in my video, my very first video on my account, on my YouTube channel. That's Storm Shield Defense 10 in Twine Peaks. You can see that's exactly what I tried doing, and that's what I was trying to do. So if some of you watched that video, happen to watch that video, and you're like, what is he doing? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make a man-made island to trap the smashers. Okay, so amplifier, whatever this one is. What is this?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can't jump. Amplifier H. Okay, so it can get attacked from either the west or the south. So either from south or west. So lava bomb there. Okay, so they'll mainly kind of spawn out this way. I'm not exactly sure how far out, but in a little bit will spawn here. So I'm gonna put let's put what was I trying to do here?
Let's build.
Yeah, I have a couple of double deckers there. launcher just to knock them all back and do it all over again. Let's go ahead and put some more of these here. There we go. And yeah, I'll put there we go. Wall darts, because these are really good for the in that kind of situation, because then they keep shooting down the trap tunnel. Where am I? Oh yeah, gas traps.
Maybe not.
There we go. I need some up here. Yes, I did. Okay. So they might come through this way, in which case lots of damage to them. Double deckers, getting knocked back, wall tunnel, and then launch back here. I'm not going to worry about setting up traps just yet. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of structure space, because if the storm shield does close in, it's not going to come back this far. Okay, so that's one side. Okay, I'm gonna put a that way, just in case they try to beat through that wall. Now we're surrounded basically by kind of lava and a drop pit which they can't. Yeah, pretty much they're down that way, getting off cliffs. So of course what I'm gonna end up doing is keep launching them. Yep. This one will be a go, but so that's going to launch them all the way over there. We're a little bit further back, so I can't really put some more height into it like my other amplifier that you've seen, to try to do more damage, because they won't it won't launch them that far. So hopefully that'll push them back. You know what, just in case it doesn't launch them, I'm sure it will. Like, there's a lot of impact and knockback on those launchers, but just in case that doesn't knock them all the way back.
A little building.
Okay, so when they get knocked down here, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back up this way. Yes, that's what I was gonna do. Knock them that way, and then knock them down into that pit. What do we got? Okay, yeah.
Negative.
Yeah, slow him down a little bit. Give him a little damage. And then this slant here, that'll knock him from that angle down into the lava. I put up that wall board there just so that just in case they don't get knocked up on top of this hill here. Right there. I don't want them landing. Whoa. I don't want them landing on top of here and then bypassing all this, right, and causing trouble. Okay, and then in there.
Sorry.
damage on the way back up. There we go. So that's gonna really put it to them. Oh. Go. So then they'll come up here if they get past through this, and then they're gonna come up these stairs. Again, I'm not gonna put too much more because it won't be a big deal because the storm shield won't close in that close. But so if they get up here, I'm gonna put more wall dinos here, gas trap here, and then more launchers, floor and wall launchers to knock them down this way, right? Yes, down that way. Let me rethink this. Because if I knock them down... Yeah. I'm going to have to change that up. I might have to make this into maybe like a double decker or something. Because what I don't want to do is have them fall down here and then start beating out this wall. I don't want that. Absolutely not. So I'm gonna just remind myself here by putting this up. Now I might make that into a double decker. We'll see how much structural pieces I have left, but I'm gonna put that there just to remind myself. Anyways, but down here, if they get knocked down here, they're gonna fall into, oh my goodness, yeah, down into that lava. So that one's good. Yeah, so that's good. So wall launchers, floor launchers, that'll knock them all the way down, and then they're not gonna get past that. And then same with this. They get knocked back, they get through here, there's gonna be some more wall dinos, gas traps, and they're gonna follow the path. They should follow this path up here because this ridge won't let them. And this ridge won't let them, so this is the path that they'll probably most likely be able to take. So I'll put like some tire traps here, and then gas traps up here, and then some wall dinos kind of here to hit them. And wall darts to hit them. If I have enough structural pieces, they might try to cut a cut all the way around here. If I have enough structural pieces, this is the way. So you gotta test this out for yourself. See which way they would come up. They're gonna come up here. I might put another
here, a floor there.
2x2 trap tunnel. But that's pretty much it for the west.
Nope. Maybe not. Negative.
And then for the south
Can't.
way, they're gonna spawn down here. They're gonna make their way up here. So they'll come up here. Go ahead and put these here.
Nope.
Okay. I didn't want to put a wall launcher quite there because I also don't want it to knock them under here and have them try to beat under from there. Okay. Where's my gas traps at? Okay, there we are. So yeah, they come up to base a 2x2 trap tunnel. Really love these trap tunnels. Gas traps up there. There we go. So they'll come up here, yeah. And then, oh, that's not what I wanted. Where are you? Okay. And then they're gonna come up here, so they're gonna walk up here, and then I'm gonna put wall launchers and floor launchers. I'm not gonna do it just yet, but I'm gonna do it later on. And that's gonna knock them down here, way down here, like more like kind of more so down here. And then they got to come up again. I'll put some more like wall dynamos, and looks like I was planning on putting a floor launcher to try to maybe knock them down over to this down here further, setting them back even further. This one doesn't get activated until Storm Shield Defense 10. This one won't get attacked till Defense 10. And this wave, it'll be the last wave, and it'll be in an endurance wave, which I mean by that is, is that it's basically you have to defend it for a certain period of time, which is 10 minutes. And so setting them back and knock them around and sending flying and then having to come back to eat up time, to save up time, is really important. So this staircase goes up. Now I'm kind of experiment. Now my first account, the stairs made it. They didn't beat through it, but barely. Like I barely had just a sliver of health left on these. Like one more hit, it's like then these stairs would have been gone, and then in which case troubles would have happened. Now I could probably be like, okay, you know what, no big deal, let's just put up walls and walls anyways. But I kind of having a theory here I'm gonna try out. Hopefully it pays off. You'll see in the defense, because I did this with a couple of other stairs. I got a kind of theory about preventing the husk from beating on the stairs, and my theory is that if you don't close them off with walls like this, they're less likely to beat down the stairs, because I think they kind of get confused and they think they're basically trapped in a box, and so their first instinct would be then to start beating the stairs. That's what my theory is. I might be totally wrong, but I think that keeping it open like this, they'll still walk up these stairs right to the objective. But we'll see. I've done this for a couple of the other amplifiers. I think amplifier B over there, I've done the same thing. I'll go over there quick and just kind of show what I mean. Now, so they'll come up here. Now there's a chance that they might try to get, maybe if they get through these walls or something like that. I know that perhaps the flingers will try to get through there. But so I set up these walls here. Whoop.
Negative.
And basically what we're gonna do here is gonna just go ahead and put
Maybe not.
those there.
Sorry. Nope. Maybe not.
Gotta 3-tier them all. Gotta do that. Okay, and then perhaps me, what I'll do is put wall darts here. We'll see when it comes to it, after I've done this defense. Once I've set up for defense 10, we'll see how much I got wiggle room for structures, that is.
Can't. Negative. Maybe not.
So that'll hopefully keep them knocking back long enough. I don't think I didn't have an issue in my first account with that, so at all. In fact, this actually went really well. When I did Storm Shield Defense 10, this actually went with no problems really. I'll show you what I end up doing with this. It's pretty much I'm going to do the same thing that I did in my first account, which was just make a big cube, probably almost as high as I can, so that I'll land on top of it when I use my hoverboard on the geyser. So I'm perched up nice and high, and I'll do the same. Yeah, you see that in my video, my video from the first time I did the defense 10 in Twine Peaks. You'll be able to see that, and that I'll be doing the same thing. And I just want to show you what I mean. Oh, here we go. So through this trap tunnel with this spawn, they spawn out here with some of them up on that ledge, top of that cliff there, and they come up here. They come up through the stairs, and then a lot of times they end up beating down these stairs. So I'm leaving this wall open, hoping that prevents them from doing it. Some of them do end up falling out over this side. Not a big deal. There's lots of traps set up, so they're going to get knocked down over that edge anyways. But I think this will really help. This will prevent them from beating down these stairs and just keep on coming up and going through the trap. I mean, even if some do jump over this way, and at least as long as the stairs stay intact, and some go that way and some come through this trap tunnel, I think that's better than closing this off and trying to put one more wall dynamo and having them beat through these stairs, and then all of them end up bypassing this trap tunnel anyway. So we'll see how it works. See if it works out for me, but basically that's it, guys. That is my setup for Twine Peaks Defense 10. As you can see, my building structure is getting pretty low, so some of them now are, like this one is now naked. That's what you end up having to do. You just tear off all the structures that you have to. Like my Amplifier D, I stripped all of the traps and everything, which took forever, just to give up building space. But anyways, yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. Everybody take care, okay?